Hi, thank you for stopping by for this week's edition of Catch Up with Kim. On Monday, March the 19th, Jill Montgomery from Mercer County Senior High was my page on the house floor. Jill is the daughter of Jeff and Carla Montgomery and the coordinator and organizer of Prom It Forward. This is a program to help students that may not have the capability of having a prom dress and other accessories, giving them the opportunity to have those. This year, the seminar will be held at the Bergen Christian Church on April the 7th from 9 to 4. So again, certainly applaud Jill for having this bright idea and for working so hard to make it happen. On Wednesday, March the 21st, Ag and Small Business Committee met, taking up House Bill 455. This was just a language amendment, taking his out of certain pieces of legislation and just adding his or her, adding her. On Senate Bill 108, this deals with the Kentucky Agricultural Finance Corporation, raising the maximum amount of a loan to $5 million from $1 million. This, we are trying to entice value-added corporations into Kentucky to help with our agricultural products. We also heard from Vernon Brown and Jeff Jones from the USDA Office of Rural Development. I was pleased to learn that Kentucky leads the nation in the availability of clean water. After that committee meeting, I went to the Capitol Plaza to hear Michael Cotton, a senior at Mercer County Senior High, recite in the state finals of Poetry Out Loud. This is a program sponsored by the National Endowment for the Arts, the Poetry Foundation, and Kentucky's Arts Council. Again, Michael was a state finalist, and it was wonderful to hear him in the second round of that competition. On Thursday, March the 22nd, our Economic Development Committee meeting met. We heard an information update from Kentucky's aluminum industry, and I was thrilled to learn that we produce 1/2 of all aluminum that is smelted in the United States. That work is actually done right here in our Commonwealth. Following that meeting, Tourism Development and Energy Committee meeting met, and we took House Bills HB 167 and 187 for information only. These two pieces of legislation deal with renewable energy and net metering. We talked about and voted on House Bill 561. This is an attempt to protect our water wells during drilling for geothermal uses in residential building. Following that meeting, I went to the Health and Welfare Committee meeting with resident Kim Moore from Anderson County. She actually testified in front of that committee on 3 pro-life bills, Senate Bills 102 and 103, and House Bill 164, and Joe Fisher is the author of that bill. I was very proud of her and look forward to supporting her endeavors in the future. On Friday morning, March the 23rd, we had legislative prayer and Bible study in the Capitol Annex under the leadership of Chaplain Lee Watts. And later that morning on the House floor, I was joined by Grant Sellers, the son of Jeff and Laura Sellers, as my page on the House floor that day. He is a 9th grade homeschooler. He enjoys history. He is the 4-H homeschool secretary in Lincoln County and wants to be an Air Force fighter pilot when he grows up. So many thanks again to the Sellers for being in the Capitol that day for Team Pact and allowing Grant to serve on the House floor. On Saturday, March the 24th, I spent the day in Anderson County at the Chamber of Commerce Business Expo, held again this year at Eagle Lake Convention Center. This is my 3rd year to participate in that. Answered a lot of questions and took down some constituent concerns as well. So many thanks to the Anderson County Chamber of Commerce for putting that on. You can catch me every weekday morning on WHBN 1420 AM or hometownlive.net. During session on Mondays and Fridays, I will call in at 8:50 a.m. and on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday at 8:20 a.m. You can also follow me on Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, and YouTube. Thank you again for stopping by for this week's edition of Catch Up with Kim. I'm sure you'll be watching those NCAA finals this weekend. Take care.